Alright. Well, hello there, Outcast. I know it's a little bit different. I usually don't show just a black screen on my phone when it comes to videos. But today, I am going to be reading a few chapters of my story on an app called Wattpad. It's also a website, but this story is called Diaries. And my name on Wattpad is The Derp Doctor with capitals on first letter, the first word of the words. And so I'm going to read the story. Hope you guys like it. And if you feel like subscribing, go ahead and subscribe, share this video around, and let's get to it. Alright, so the first part is titled Introduction. A young boy around the age of 16 was forced to run away from his original home because his village was under attack by demons. But not just any demons. These demons were demon dragons, also known as Santos. Santos, with the parentheses around it to tell how it was pronounced. They appeared out of nowhere and attacked this boy's home. He ran to a different region, but on his way there to his new home, he was attacked. He managed to get away, but he was given demon and dragon powers. He got to the new region and decided to hide his powers. This boy's name is Maximiliano Nazar Zaire, but he just goes by Nazar. He is now living in the village of Hickamore Sapphire. More information about that town later. Nazar is a nice boy, and he actually is a prince, but now he is just a common village guy. He has red eyes with a blue tint. I'm sorry if I have bad reading. It's something else. It's something with me. Green hair, pale skin, and he's also a Neko. He also is a Neko. His ears and tail are the same color as his hair. He normally wears a blue shirt with black pants and a baseball cap. He's also a switch, but he's mostly dominant. He loves flowers, bugs, and the people in his village. He hates it when people are mean to him or someone he cares about and his powers. The village he lives in is a quiet and friendly place. There's a small population of 120 people, including Nazar, and 2 other villages close by. This village also has a secret, which the author shall not tell you. You're not worthy enough yet. Thanks to the YouTuber Afmel for giving me the inspiration to write this. Sub to her, she's great. And I'm not just being honest, she is an amazing YouTuber. So, the next part is chapter 1, Nazar's point of view. I was laying in my bed thinking about what I should do tonight when I thought of an idea. Normally the villagers don't go outside the walls of the village for their protection, but I feel like I can handle myself. I got up and got dressed. I headed towards the doors of the wall after I left my house with a pocket knife. This pocket knife is a rainbowed pocket knife, for anyone who was wondering. My mom had given me a pocket knife when I was 13 because she knew someday we'd be attacked, and she wanted me to be safe. I walked out the door, keeping the knife in my pocket. I walked around outside, then outside the wall, and I heard growling. I turned around and I saw Santos. I ran from it, knowing it was chasing me, and I ran to a cliff. I stood on the edge scared. I know I have my knife, but this thing has powers, and I'm not using my magic. I then saw a wolf come out of nowhere and attack the Santos. The Santos ran away, and the wolf walked over to me. I saw it turn into a werewolf, and I about screamed before he covered my mouth. Shush. I'm not going to hurt you, he said. I nodded only because I was scared of werewolves more than I was of Santos. I'm sorry, I'm just scared, I said quietly. He nodded. Come with me, he said and held out his hand. I blushed a bit and took his hand shakingly. He led me to a cave not too far from the village, and he led me inside. I honestly was scared to walk in, but I did anyway. I looked around cave and it looked nice, but I'm still scared. I was awfully tired because from the running earlier, and he led me over to a bed. I think it's his. If you're tired, you can sleep here. I'll take you home. I can look human, so it's easier for me to go into the villages. He said, okay. I said shyly and laid on the bed. I turned into my cat form and fell asleep. Question mark's point of view. He looked adorable sleeping, but I could tell he was cold. I turned into my wolf form and laid and wrapped myself around him to protect him and keep him warm. Chapter 2. Azara's point of view. I woke up the next day, cuddled to the man that saved me. I turned back to normal and got up. I went to walk home, but when I felt him pull on my leg. What's your name? He asked. Sorry about my throat. I guess I need a drink of water. Maximiliano, but I go by my middle name, which is Nazar. I said, my name is Augustine. I know it sounds girly, but that's my name. He said it's a nice name. I said, giving him a kind smile. Are you leaving now? He asked. I nodded. Yes, I'm going, I said. Can we meet again? He asked. I stopped moving for a moment. Why do you want to see me again? I asked. Because you seem nice to talk to. Plus, you're kind of cute. He said, mumbled the last part. I need to fix it to where it says mumbling. It's whatever. You guys probably will notice it too, and I'll fix it later. He said, mumbled the last part. What was that last part? I asked shyly. It was nothing, Nazar. He said. I nodded and walked back to the village. I walked to my house and I sat on the couch. I couldn't stop thinking about Nazar. I was wondering why he saved me and why he let me stay at this place. I thought about it for a long time, pondering it, you could say. Then I heard knocking on my door. I got up and went over to my door and opened it. It was Leilani, my best friend in the village. Where were you last night? She asked me. I was out in the forest. I ran into a demon and a werewolf saved me. Said she came into my house. Who is he and what does he look like? Are you into him? She asked. Geez, girl. His name is Augustine, and no, I'm not into him. I did sneak a picture of him, though. I said, and I showed her the picture I have of him. Augustine has red ears and tail. He has a red stripe in his hair to match his ears and tail. His hair is naturally black. His eyes are blue. He's bisexual, and he normally wears a red shirt with a pair of blue jeans. He's somewhat tan. He looks like your type, just so you know, she said. I'm straight, okay? I said, no, you're not straight, bro. I know that. He said, smirking. I'm straight, woman. I said sternly. She giggled. Sure, she said. I pouted. Meanie. I said. She smiled and patted my head. Well, I gotta go. I just came to check up on you. She said, and left. I closed the door and laid down on my bed. I looked at the picture that I had of Augustine, thinking. Chapter 3. Augustine's point of view. I walked out of my cave at night in my wolf form when I heard a meow just out of the blue. I followed the sound and saw Nazar sitting on the ground by a tree. The tree looked like a galaxy. From what it seemed. That's not said into the story, but since I can't show you the picture right now, that's what I'm going to describe it as. Because I'm not good at editing. I stayed quiet and watched what he was doing. I saw he opened up a portal to a different world. It looked like the place where good souls go when they die. I saw a woman appear in the portal. It seemed that he was using it to talk to her. Maybe it's his mom? Yeah, I think that's who she is. Hey Mom, Nazar said to the woman. Hey son, how's your life going in your new region? His mom asked him. Good, the Santos did find me. Well, one did. But I was saved by a werewolf, he explains to her. I'm glad you're safe, but please be more careful. I know you hate your powers that you got when you were attacked the first time, but you need them to keep you alive, his mom said. I know. He stood sighing. Man, I understand why he wouldn't like his powers, especially if he was attacked by Santos when he was younger. I heard a small hiss, and I think he noticed me. What the hell? How long have you been there? He asked me. About 20 minutes, I said, and turned to my normal form. His mom looked at me and then him. Is this the boy that saved you? She asked him. Yes, his name is Augustine, he replied. She looked back at me. How old are you? She asked. 18, I said. You're 2 years older than my son, than that dork there, she said, pointing to her son. I am? I asked, surprised. She nodded and looked at him and said, Stop saying you're straight, Maximiliano, she said to him. Cesar shook his head. Mom, I've said it many times, I'm straight. He said, Straight, gay, that's what you are, son. You're gay and you know it, she said to him, smirking. I giggled on the inside. Even his mom knows he's gay, or at least part of the LGBT group. But the thing is, he's in denial. I need to get it out of him. I need to get him to realize he's a part of the LGBT community. Chapter 4. I will stop reading at Chapter 5. Nazara's point of view. I ended the call with my mom and growled at Augustine. Next time, don't sneak up on me, I said. He leaned closer to me and pinned me down. Well, maybe you shouldn't hide what you really are, he said with a small smirk. He leaned closer to me, which made me start blushing from the closeness. I squirmed and wiggled to try and get free, but I failed. I know you got strength. Come on, try to push me off. If you can, I won't tell your mom or anyone about this. And if you can't, I get to kiss you, he said. I blushed and tried to push him off using my full strength, but I failed. He smirked. Seems like I win, he said. I closed my eyes and looked away. I didn't want to be kissed by a boy. 2 seconds later, I felt a pair of lips touch mine. They were soft and I knew they were his. I didn't kiss back, but turned my head again so he stopped kissing me. I growled and hissed at him. What the freak, Augustine? I yelled. He chuckled slightly. Well, your mom knows you're not straight, and I'm trying to help you realize that, he said. I'm freaking straight, I yelled. He growled at me in a dominant attitude. I shivered under him. Just stop right now, Augustine. I said, just stop saying you're straight. You're not fucking straight. He said, did I forget to mention that he's only dominant with girls? Probably did. I got out from under him and started walking away. I'm straight. I know it. But why did I enjoy the kiss he gave me? Come on, even I know you're not straight. It's what my inner self said. I growled internally. Augustine pinned me down again, but this time he was in his wolf form. I turned my cat form to try to get away, but he growled, Stay. He said. I don't know why, but I obeyed him. To be continued. Tell me in the comments what you think will happen in the next part, because there are comments on here. But if you guys want to tell me your comments, you guys can. And I think I'm going to stop there, but I will continue reading and, post a video later. I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Well, bye!